What's up, awesome YouTubers? Ryan1988 or Justin back here to do a video for you all, and today I'm here to do a 2025 room tour video showing you all what the movie room looks like now. I haven't done one of these in 2 years. I just checked. The last one I did was in 2023. It doesn't seem that long ago, but that's just crazy to think that's been 2 years. So I'm here to do a brand new room tour showing you what the movie room looks like now. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to go through in detail showing you what the walls look like, showing you the autographs that I have up here now, showing you my new YouTube desk area. And so I hope you enjoy this video. So anyway, let's get started. I love you all, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. What's up, everybody? Here is the brand new 2025 room tour that I'm about ready to go through and show you everything. I think every time I do one of these, it always looks different except for where the shelves are. Those always stay the same. But as you can see, if you go back and you watch my last room tour, it looks different compared to this one. As far as the look and the design and posters and everything goes, yeah, it looks different. So anyway, let's get started with this side of the room. This on the bottom are all my Disney and animated movies. And then right here we have a little Halloween franchise kind of shrine with one of the latest masks that I picked up last year, which is the 78 Michael Myers mask from Trick or Treat Studios, along with some really cool metal prints that I have there. This mask, I don't even think it was supposed to be a, Michael Myers, Rob Zombie clown mask, but Halloween, Spirit Halloween had it last year, and I grabbed it. This has been a part of every movie room tour, this Halloween 30 Years of Terror pumpkin from when I went to the convention. Speaking of Halloween 30 Years of Terror, here is the poster that is autographed to the fullest. I don't think I could fit anything else on here. There might be a couple places where I want to get prints, but as of right now, this thing is so full. I think I would like to get Tom Atkins right there. The only person from Halloween 3... Well, I take that back. I think I have 2 people from Halloween 3. Dick Warlock, who also played Michael Myers in Halloween 2, and then Tommy Lee Wallace. But I'd like to get Tom Atkins and meet him again and have him sign right there. But this thing is full. And when I first got this at the Halloween 30 Years of Terror convention, it wasn't full. And over the 10 plus years, 17 years now, I've met a lot of people, and I've gotten that poster signed, so very cool. This is not part of the Halloween shrine, but I wanted to hang this poster up. This is a Friday the 13th, Camp Crystal Lake History of Friday the 13th Memories poster, or Camp Lake Memories, the complete history of Friday the 13th. When the 8-part, 10-part documentary came out, I bought it on the website, and I did not know I was going to be in a drawing, and I won this. And as you can see, it is signed by some cast members and people throughout the Friday the 13th franchise there. So that was a really cool surprise, and I loved it, and well, I still love it now, and I have it hung up. Down below, we have some more Friday the 13th, or not Friday the 13th, Halloween stuff. These 2 masks I've had in the collection for almost 14 years, maybe longer. And they're the first ever Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers Halloween 2 masks. Again, animated Disney section down there. And then we got some autographs. As you can see, they go up. I actually just last year, at the end of last year, put all these prints up. And I still have so many autographs that I want to get framed. But as you can see, I have some there. Have some action figures or horror movie figures right up top. I keep them in the boxes, mostly because I just don't have, space on shelves right now. And I like them in the boxes. So they are hung up right there. Very cool. And let's go on the other side of the room. I'll show you this first. This is my candy snack stand, movie snack stand. And I got this Sour Patch Kid from when I worked at Family Video. And when we were closing down, they were going to toss them out. And I said, nope, I'm going to take him home. So I got to take him home. And obviously I have some goodies in there, some snacks. I like my snacks, especially during movie nights. Some movie marquee stuff up there. The only non-related horror movie print that I have up in here is this Dark Knight trilogy print that I remember coming across one day on, a website, and I ordered it. It took almost a year to get here, but it's a beautiful print, and the Dark Knight trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies out there. Then we have my TV setup. That's a 55-inch TV, my region-free player and 4K player, and some fall candles. Even though it's summer, I love the fall, and why not display it? So going on the other side, I'll show you this real quick. Another 30 Years of Terror banner that I had. 30 Years of Terror, like movie memorabilia, convention memorabilia piece that I have. So very cool. Now we got some more autographs. I'll show you these. Sandy Johnson, I've met her once. This is from a good friend of mine that sent me he sent this to me a long time ago. And some more autographs there. Robert England. Then we got, and I finally got this completed last year when I went to Scarefest, and that is the Blair Witch Project. I'll, step back. Blair Witch Project poster signed by all the three main leads. And for the longest time, I only had two of them on there. I had Michael and Heather. I didn't have Josh, and then they had a Blair Witch reunion last year at Scarefest, and I finally got Josh. So I have this proudly hanging up now. I love this poster, and Blair Witch Project is one of my all-time favorite movies. So, and then I'll show you this up here. We have some more 8x10s. This is pretty much like Nightmare on Elm Street, wall over here. And then down below, we have another completed poster besides Roddy McDowall, who passed away. Everybody else. Really, really happy with this. Again, like with Blair Witch, and I'll step back. It is one of my all-time favorite movies, and so to have this complete just makes me so happy. Like, you have no idea how happy I am to have this complete. And without a doubt, the best signature on here is Tom Holland, the director. He put creator, and I love that. And Tom Holland is one of the nicest guys I've ever met at a convention. Super friendly. Talked about this, talked about Child's Play, talked about his career. And what a great guy. I had to meet him. I wanted to meet him to get this signed. Because a lot of and I hope he never passes away anytime soon, but a lot of my favorite actors and directors are passing away, and it's very, very sad, and they're getting older. If not passing away, they're getting older, and so I wanted to meet him. And I have it signed by the whole entire cast now. Again, besides Roddy, who passed away decades ago, but I love that. I'll give you guys a look right here. Such a beauty. Amazing. And then down below, we have some more box sets and, you know, limited edition stuff. Y'all remember those Anchor Bay tins? Love those. The Heather's Locker when Anchor Bay released it. Ah, so amazing. The Midsommar's 4K set or limited edition set. This is a Batman 2022 Walmart exclusive that I bought. And then down here we have some steelbooks and again limited edition stuff, some Funko Pops, Harry Potter, Superman tin, Leatherface down there, a little plushie. So very cool. And then here we have one of my favorite pieces, the iconic Christmas, or the leg lamp from A Christmas Story. So very cool. You can see the outside of my house. Got some more snacks there, my Skittles dispenser. Welcome film marquee sign. Down here we have my superhero movies. I like to have those separated. So very cool. And some more autographs, or just one autograph here. Christina Clibb from Rob Zombie's Halloween. Some really cool horror movie clocks. And then, just take a quick break, but here is a Blair Witch stick horror movie memorabilia there. Spooky stuff. Alright everybody, so on this side of the room, I'll get to this in a minute, but I sound like I'm from Canada. We have some more horror movie memorabilia stuff. And the two things right there, Tiffany and Chucky, were some of the first things I ever bought back in 2007. And I still have them, and they still look great. My only regret is I still wish I had the boxes, but the boxes got damaged, water damage on them. So, you know, I really couldn't do anything with the boxes, but I still have those. And if you have watched my movie room tours in the past, you have seen these. Like, out of anything that I have in this room, anything that has come and gone, this is something that stays in here, and I absolutely love it. I have a Freddy vs. Jason tin. It's not up because I have two cats that like to try to mess with it, and so I had to take that down, but I have that up, or I have that packed away nice and safe. That is another thing that was in my movie rooms in the past, but right now I can't have it because I don't want it to get damaged. Got some Sam stuff there, the little Sam plushie my sister made me, and that's from Spirit Halloween. Some Scream Factory posters that I finally hung up after I rearranged some stuff. Shocker from Wes Craven, and John Carpenter's Vampires and Village of the Damned. Some other movie memorabilia stuff, and that cool Beetlejuice sign from Spirit Halloween. And then some more autograph stuff. Now this one right now, well no, not right now, but this one I love so much. It's an original TV or now on video promo poster for Witchboard. And I love this poster, but it's also very sad because you could see that Tawny Katane signed it there to Justin, Tawny Katane XO. And she passed away 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm going to have this up forever. I love this poster. I love Witchboard. It is one of my all-time favorite movies. And meeting her was such a sweet, sweet moment. She was so lovely, so kind. and I'll forever miss Tawny Katane. And so I have that autograph. Again, it's really sad to look at some of these autographs and know that these people are no longer here, but I have something like that and my experience meeting her that I'll always remember. And then Kevin S. Tenney, the director, signed this, TTFN. But I really love this poster. I remember the video store days, going into the horror movie section. This is when we just had VHS tapes, and like I would go through the aisle and look at all the covers, and I remember renting Witchboard, and it terrified me. But I love the movie. It's still creepy today. Like when I rewatch the movie, between the iconic music and the eeriness about it, it still holds up so well. Next to that, we have another Kevin S. Tenney movie, and that is Night of the Demons. I wanted both of these up, and they're both signed, so I love having them together. And this one is signed by 4 people. Here you have Amelia Kincaid, who played Angela. I met her twice. This was the second time I met her. She remembered me. And so she put, "To Justin, I love you, Skittles. You're invited to my party, Angela." You have Judy over there. Love that. Kathy Powdwell. You have Kevin S. Tenney, eat a bowl of ... And then Kathy Powdwell put, "It's a pleasure meeting you and your fantastic demon voice. With love, Kathy." Which I could do the demon voice from Night of the Demons, so there's a talent I have there. And then this one you really can't see, but Linnea Quigley, who I've met several times, wrote, "Run, Judy, run. See Judy, run." Linnea. And then up at the top, more autographs again. Some sad stuff, but you have Kevin, who played Nick from Friday the 13th Part 7. Love him. Another proud member of the LGBTQ plus community. And then right next to that, the legend herself, Laura Park Lincoln, who passed away 2 months ago. So sad. I met her. I'm glad I met her. I was at Scarefest a couple years ago, and was trying to pick who I wanted to meet, and so I'm glad I met her, because she was one of the choices that I was like, maybe I'll meet her next time. And I'm glad I met her now, or I'm glad I met her when I did, and now I have that. And she was such a sweetheart, and she will be extremely missed. And then we got some more Nightmare prints over there, autographs. Dan, you are a major league hunk. Just saying. And some great ones there. The iconic Heather Langenkamp. So there's that wall right there. Again, really proud of this room, how it looks. We have some other stuff here. Does anybody remember the movie The Sleeper? This was a slasher movie that came out in 2012, and I had the pleasure to interview the director, Justin Russell, who has not directed anything since The Sleeper, and it's a shame. I love this movie so much. A little indie slasher movie that has so many vibes of, some iconic slasher movies from the 80s and 70s, and he sent this to me. Justin, thanks for the support. Justin Russell. So, Justin, if you're watching this, I don't know if you will ever watch this, but I hope we get to see more movies from you. And we also lost the lead actress in this movie, so that was really sad too. But I forever have this, and I have it framed up, and I love it. And then here we have a autograph piece from Adrienne King, who played Alice in Friday the 13th Part 1. I think I'm beginning to like this game. One of her quotes from the movie. I love that quote. And then below that, we also have Shauna Cunningham. Justin, watch out. So I love that. Love that. We have the Spirit Halloween Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake sign. And when we were closing family video, I also took this clock because, again, no one else wanted it. And I was like, I have a lot of memories looking at that clock an hour before I was going to go home and clock out for the day. So, and as you can see, it still works. And then we have this side of the, movie collection, 4K Blu-ray collection. All the non-horror movie related titles. So very cool. At some point I'm going to do another movie collection overview, but right now this is just a look at it. This side of the room at least. And then some box sets up top, some Arrow stuff, some non-Arrow video stuff, and some other box sets. And then we'll go over here. This is my desk area. This is the brand new desk area. I bought this desk, put it together about a month and a half ago, and if you guys watch my live streams or my videos, this is where I sit now. And I have my setup, I have my microphone, laptop. Tripod is normally there, but I have it right now. Lamp, notebook for all my ideas. And then another proud poster I have is, and sorry about the glare, this Phantasm poster that is signed by everybody in the cast, except for Angus, but I'll show you print in a minute. But this is signed by everybody else, all the main cast members and the director, Don Coscarelli. Just a beautiful thing. I wish, there you go. The glare is not the greatest, but you have that signed by everybody. Reggie, right there. I love it. And then above here, we have Mr. Angus Grimm, rest in peace. I have that. Again, somebody that, like with Laura Park Lincoln, I, had a list of people I wanted to meet at Days of the Dead that year, and he was one of them. I'm glad I met him because about 2 or 3 months later, he passed away. Super nice guy. What a total sweetheart. And I'm glad I met him. Some prints from a variety of different horror movie artists that go all around here. As you can see, I love that. And then this right here, so Scarefest this year in 2025, they're getting some Hellraiser cast members, and I'd love to meet more, so I'm gonna bring this poster. But right now I have, Doug Bradley, super nice guy, Ashley Lawrence, lover, one of the Cenobites, the Chatterbox, Nicholas, Vincent, I believe. So very cool there. Another super nice guy, Nicholas was. And again, some more prints. And you got some autographs there. Cheryl Lee, who played Laura Palmer in Twin Peaks, and Lynn Shay from Nightmare on Elm Street and Insidious. And then once again, just my desk area. So now we're going to go on to the last part of the room, and I'll see you in a second. All right, everybody. So the last part of the room, take you right over here first. These are the rest of my non-horror movie Blu-rays and 4Ks that I have here. Got that. And then up at the top, starting here, is where I have a lot of my box sets. A lot of these are Scream Factories. You'll see that I have my Arrow Friday the 13th and some Friday the 13th related stuff here. But we have some Scream Factory editions, some box sets. Right there. This is the digibook for Halloween. I think this was the 35th anniversary edition. And then we go into my Arrow, horror movie Arrow releases. My only imprint release limited edition set, the Blair Witch 1 and 2. Some Vinegar Syndrome, Second Sight releases. And these are all just other box sets. This Chucky set is signed by some cast members. Cool Phantasm Sphere. And some other awesome box sets. And then you're looking at the rest of my horror movies, mostly on Blu-ray and 4K. I have a variety of different decades, different subgenres. I'm a big horror movie fan, like y'all know. This ain't new to you, but it always grows, it always changes. You know, I'm not one that likes to keep things that I don't like anymore. I will get rid of it if I don't like it, or if I don't feel like I need it. So I get rid of it, but I've added some stuff, I changed some stuff around, so you'll see a different overview soon. And then I have some DVD box sets here that, you know, are just iconic. A lot of Anchor Bay, old school Anchor Bay stuff. This one is signed by some Evil Dead 1 and 2 cast members. Got the Alien box set, I also have it on Blu-ray. But I love that DVD set. Maybe that's something I'll go through one day. Not many people talk about that or show that off anymore, so I might go through that. But you got some really cool box sets. The iconic DVD box set of the Elm Street series. I also have the VHS. And I have DVDs and everything. They're just stored away. I have them. I have a, you know, kind of dresser in my bedroom and a TV stand, so I have the DVDs in there. So that's one thing that's changed. You don't see a lot of DVDs in the room anymore. I just wanted to open some space up, and so I put those away. But I have these box sets out, which I love. And then above, got some great stuff here. John Carpenter and Jamie Lee Curtis, 2010 and 2012. And some Scream Factory prints that I love. Hello, everybody. You see my face right there. And then lastly, I'll show off my seats with some horror movie blankets and some pillows. So when I'm watching scary movies or a chick flick or an action movie or whatever it may be, normally time I'm lounging here. So there's those seats for you. And we're back where we started. So I hope you enjoyed my updated movie room tour, my horror movie room tour, showing you this entire space where I spend a lot of my time, obviously one of them making YouTube videos. So I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. I really appreciate your love and support through everything. It's Pride Month, so happy Pride to you all. I'll try to have some Pride videos out this month, but I wanted to do this fun video and show you all an updated look at my movie room. So thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Y'all are amazing. Y'all rock. You're awesome. I hope you're all doing well. And with the positive out with the negative. And remember to always be yourself, because you are amazing and you are beautiful. And I'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye, my friends. I love you.